There's more in-depth tea on Sunshine Sachs from Secondhand Coke on Reddit. She said, "So here's what I got along the lines of Meghan's new PR. As we know, she no longer has Sunshine Sachs. Meghan and Harry have left Sunshine Sachs a couple of times and come back, but I heard that this time Sunshine Sachs broke up with them, making it unlikely that they'll ever reunite again. Never say never, especially when it comes to Meghan Markle, but I think they're truly done now. Sunshine Sachs allegedly ditched them for a couple of reasons, more than because Meghan put off paying a $2 million PR bill for 6 months. Once she paid, they were dropped because A, they know she'll end up unable to pay bills again, it's just a matter of time, and B, she apparently, unsurprisingly, wouldn't listen to advice. C, she insisted on being oversaturated in the media, resulting in enough puff pieces to build the giant Stay Puft Marshmallow Man of Ghostbusters fame. C, apparently when they tried to limit the amount of bilge being pushed out about her, she went behind their backs and did it herself. D, as a result of B and C, she got dropped because she herself was bad PR for Sunshine Sachs. She made them look incompetent. And finally E, she's rumoured to be a controlling nightmare to work with, so that's done. She added, "The thing is, I've been asking around, and I cannot find out who's handling Harry and Meghan's PR now. This makes me think that Meghan is doing it. Usually, Sunshine Sachs will push out positive stuff of no consequence, like Meghan's beauty routine, or what she wore to something, or how she makes time for Murchie and lilibets, while still being a working mum, that kind of shit. The shit we're hearing now doesn't have the ring of an insurgence of positive stuff. Positive puff pieces designed to neutralise her in the people's minds. Instead, the article inundation right now seems to be about how Meghan and Harry and the kids were so hard done by during the funeral. My gut feeling is that if an article is glorifying Meghan by throwing shade at the royal family, Meghan is the source of the article. Meghan is the one who routinely vilifies the family, so my feeling is that Meghan is handling all her PR right now, and she's rallied every at Sunshine Sachs in her arsenal to push out articles claiming she and Harry were treated poorly, etc. If I can find out that she's using a new PR company, I'll be sure to share, but for now, I think it's mostly her." Another who has a background in the PR industry commented, "In PR, a primary reason for firing a client, which is never desirable, is when they won't take advice and the agency constantly ends up in the firing line. When you're Sunshine Sachs having to clear up Sunshine Sachs when a client yet again blabs something inappropriate to the media, leveraging every good relationship you've got with journos to try and fix the shitstorm, to get online articles amended after a while becomes not worth it. There are only so many media favours you can call in. Staff are stressed at Sunshine Sachs and working round the clock. Other accounts suffer. Your reputation as a PR agency starts to suffer. I can only imagine the sinking hearts with the Oprah interview when they watched her trash the connection she so desperately needed to remain relevant, and pretty much every other interview and engagement since. It should have been so easy to set this pair up as Hollywood royals. They had every advantage, every connection, huge goodwill in the UK, even after the utter nonsense about wanting a private life, a lie which most Brits regrettably initially sucked up. Huge interest in America, consider the Netflix deals, etc., but they appear to have been too bitter, too self-entitled, and too arrogant to understand what they needed to do and how they needed to do it. Too many fawning yes men around them. Their PR people must have been tearing their hair out, such a lost opportunity."